Zach Forrester, Director of Engineering at BaubleBar Incorporated. BaubleBar is pretty much your run-of-the-mill e-com jewelry brand that sells on Shopify and many other platforms. Where sizing is about 150 employees globally, but we are growing. Custom products, about 50% of our product base is made to order, so MTO products. You can put your wife's name on a necklace, earrings, all kinds of jazz like that. I was onboarded about 2 years ago into a failed launch of NetSuite. They went live with Shopify, NetSuite, and their WMS on the same day without any admins in-house. The previous BPO kind of led them in the wrong direction severely. We were at the point where we were thinking of either closing the books and re-implementing. But I brought on ScaleNorth, who I'd used at a previous company of Made In, and we were able to just save it, fix the numbers, and put it right before holiday. So we made the auditors very happy. Since then, we've had multiple customizations we've had to work with, but theoretically, we were looking at, like we said, closing down our books. It was that bad, but ScaleNorth was able to kind of help us save that implementation and then come up with a pretty solid solution to get out of it. Sure. So I'm very familiar with NetSuite. I've been an admin for over 10 years. Walking into BattleBar's instance, they have over 700 custom scripts. So that's a heck of a corner to kind of be put in. So thinking through of the providers that I know, and I know a lot of use most of the large scale ones, I knew that working with Kale's team, they're going to be able to help me come up with solid solutions. And one of the first things was just review all of the scripts, which when I did an RFP, that was one of almost the last things other providers stated. So it was kind of, they were more aligned with me versus someone trying to come in and tell us what we think should happen. Oh, it's been great. They've been pretty instrumental to my success, let alone BattleBar's success. But to that point, beyond stabilizing the NetSuite workflows and along with Celigo and Shopify knowledge, they're really becoming my right-hand person. So I'm for a long time, I was a team of one. So I'm doing the techno-functional side here, and I really needed someone to just be able to send an email to. I didn't have time to jump on a call for 30 minutes. So I can send them an email with very minimal data, and they'll come back with, here's a new ticket, here's the plan we're going with, and what are your thoughts on this? Versus if I had an internal person, it's multiple meetings, much explanation, things like that. So their knowledge of being a BPO really helps them understand the techno and functional side of a requirement. Definitely. As I had mentioned before, BattleBar decided to launch NetSuite, their WMS, and Shopify on the same day many years ago. And the largest issue that we had was our order to fulfillment process. We had the right data coming into NetSuite, and going to the WMS, we had the wrong data coming from the WMS to NetSuite, the wrong scripts written and the wrong flows in Celigo. ScaleNorth was able to, after getting logins to our WMS, understands NetSuite and Celigo and Shopify. So we let them do their part, and they came back within 3 days with a brand new solution for us. It came with some custom work, but at the end, it was a future-proof solution. I'd understand if you're at the point where you're looking for a BPO, there must be something going on in your instance, and understanding that most problems inside of NetSuite and your ERP are not NetSuite only related. So going with a partner that understands external softwares as well is a big help because that drives down LOEs and troubleshooting times. They Most of the time when I throw them into a dark corner of a problem, they have just a few questions for me and then they have a solution. Whereas other vendors, it would take days or weeks. Oh, definitely, without hesitation. And I do all the time, whoever will listen to me. Um, the thing with them is I've worked with multiple dev companies, and I think it doesn't speak loudly, it screams that I've worked with them for two large ecom brands or the same kind of ecosystem. One we're selling pots and pans, and now I'm selling earrings. And it doesn't really matter what you're selling as long as the systems are the similar. ScaleNorth is going to be able to handle it for you.